Hello to all my lovely subscribers and followers of my channel. Well, here we are at the end of 2020, and what a year 2020 has been. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you all for supporting my channel and following me, subscribing, liking, commenting, and all those wonderful comments. I read as many as I possibly can. I would like to wish you all a very happy and joyful festive season, Christmas for many of you. I know a lot of you are in lockdown, so make the best of the situation and enjoy your fellow housemates, family. Have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. I'd also like to extend a thank you to my wonderful flower patron, my anonymous flower patron. This is a result of my monthly flowers that have been delivered religiously, monthly, and it does bring me much joy, as I hope it brings all of you great joy to see such wonderful floral arrangements. It does raise the vibration. It does allow that energy to flow, and they're absolutely beautiful. So I extend my sincerest thanks to my flower patron. They're beautiful. I also want to say that 2021 is around the corner. It's coming. 2021, as I see it, is going to be a very different year. It is a year of new starts. There is an end to this lockdown. There is an end to this virus, this COVID situation that we all find ourselves in. And with this unification of humanity and looking after each other, there is an end to it. There is growth. There is a new start in 2021. So that's going to be a very different year. It's no accident that COVID has arrived, and I know a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers and a lot of tarot readers are commenting on that, so I will keep it very brief. But I do get downloads that do say that this COVID and 2020 was a year of restarting humanity, of spiritual enlightenment and awareness, of reprioritizing how we live and how we treat each other. And so hopefully that energy and that spiritual journey, that spiritual enlightenment that so many of you have experienced continues, and it continues to grow, and you shed that light to each other and to humanity and to the planet. So hopefully that there is a lot of good that will come out of it, and that's up to us. That's up to us to do that. I do know that there are a lot of light workers that are awakening in 2020 to heal the planet, to contribute to humanity in many different forms, many different shapes and forms, which is really important. Love each other, look after each other, and take care of each other. You look beyond the self and look at your community and what you can contribute and what you can do to that community. So many, many blessings to you. Have a joyous Christmas, have a joyous festive season, and know that 2021 is around the corner. Also, I've got my yearly readings are out, where I am projecting the year ahead for each of the zodiac signs. If you would like to book a personal yearly reading, yearly projection for yourself, that offer is there till the end of January. So if you would like to have that reading, make sure you get in and book that reading before the end of January. Many blessings to you, my lovely subscribers, and much thanks and love to you all. Hello, my lovely Scorpios. Welcome to your December 2020 reading, the final reading of 2020. Let's herald in 2021, don't you think? I do. This is a general reading for you, Scorpio. It's a reading for Scorpio sun, rising and moon sign. If you would like to book a private reading with me, a personal reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a private reading from there. I have also posted my 2021 yearly readings if you would like to have a listen to those. They are general readings. If you would like a specific yearly reading that is personalized to you, you can book that on my website. It is running for it's a limited offer only, so it's running till the end of January. So if you would like a yearly reading, a personal yearly reading, make sure you get in before the end of January, my lovely Scorpio. I'm just concentrating it on I meditated on your energy, and I am creating a spread for you. And what I'm picking up for you, my lovely Scorpio, is, gee whiz, it's really been a time of learning. It's been a time of learning. It's been a time of challenges. It's been a time of questioning where you are as an individual, as a person, where you are. You've had Saturn sitting there, and so it's about the great teacher teaching you what you need to know, showing you what needs to be, shining a light on what needs a light shone on, so that you can reflect on it, so you can look at it. So it has been a time of challenges for you. I don't feel like they're insurmountable and they're huge, but it's just a time of self-reflection that's coming in, and it's certainly going to sit there with you in December as well, which is an opportunity for self-growth. And when we're all presented with this at some stage in our cycle, and it's always welcome. It always causes us to reflect, to see how far we've come, see where we're going, have gratitude and appreciation for the lessons that have been presented to us and what we have learned from those lessons. Interesting times. I want to say to you that you have been very busy, my lovely Scorpio. You've been busy doing, all manner of things, either on a personal level, helping someone out on a personal level, or work, or home environment, or your own business. But there are positive results, positive rewards of those efforts. So that's going to be proportional to the efforts that you've been making, as to what you reap from that as well. So there's been a busy time for you. I don't feel like that's going to slow down anytime soon, sorry to say, but it is going to continue to be busy, certainly through December. The first card you've got in December is the Page of Swords, my lovely Scorpio, and the Page of Swords is about planning. It's about thinking about, there's a lot of thought going on here. There's a lot of thinking going on. There's a lot of processing going on. There's a lot of sorting through facts, I feel like I'm creating a balance sheet, of sorting through facts, sorting through information, working out your next move, working out what you're going to do next, what you're going to put in place, where you want to be, what goals you want to set. So there's no action here in the beginning of December. It's just, let's think about this, let's process this. So there's processing involved in December, the beginning of December, processing involved, and then it's crossed by the Hangman, and so some of that processing is going to be difficult, some of that processing is going to be challenging for you. It's growth through uncomfortable situations, uncomfortable feelings, resistance possibly for some of you as well, but it's processing. There's a situation or situations in your life. It's going to be different for all of you, but it's also about, when you're processing that, to change there needs to be a change of perspective. When you're hanging upside down, you see the world differently. So it's about you being able to be flexible, to hang like that, and balanced, and also to look at things from somebody else's perspective, walk a mile in somebody else's shoes, look at things in different perspectives, not just your own, and that's not always the easiest thing to do, I know, but this is what's going to be asked of you, so that there is growth, there is progress through effort, and I don't want to say personal sacrifice, not really. There's growth through effort, through feeling uncomfortable, possibly feeling uncomfortable in that process, but doing it anyway, really working through it, really working through it. Because you've also got the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is about emotional progress. Let's move forward on an emotional level, acknowledge emotions. You're a water sign, and so it's about, let's balance those emotions, let's work out those emotions, what needs to be said, what needs to be done to bring back that tranquility. And it's about you taking charge of that, you making that emotional move, you making that first move. So there's a lot that you're processing, going beneath the surface with your emotions, really reviewing your emotions so that you can move forward, And that in itself brings opportunities. It brings growth. Oh, there's growth. It brings growth. It brings calmer waters, calmer emotion. Calm water is calm emotions, and it's growth for you. It's taking you to that next. There's growth with the ship. To me, it's moving to another situation, another area, another part of you. There's growth there, there's expansion there. When the ship sets sail, it's expanding its horizons. There's expansion there. There's calm waters, and the three wands here are opportunities that open up for you, that are going to be productive, that are going to be fruitful, that are going to be beneficial. So while you're standing on solid ground, so that's also being earthed and being practical. Being earthed and being practical as well, which brings in a new day, a new opportunity, a new start, a fresh start in some situation that you're looking at that needs to be reviewed. It could be more than one situation. It could be, a few. It could be a few. And then you've got the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is about taking action, moving forward. So you're moving forward. What are you moving forward to? What are you doing? What are you learning? There's new learning here. There's a new way of being. There's new skills. It's exploring new avenues, new areas. What projects are you launching? What project are you doing? Is there movement, relocation, a change in family structure? What's going on here that you've got the Knight of Swords, which takes courage, put your armor on and move forward through a difficult situation, move forward through something that you're finding difficult to deal with, but you can overcome it, you can deal with it. But it's also moving forward on projects and on plans and on changes that you want to bring into your life. It's a month of action. You've got two Knight cards here, and so it's a month of action. It's a month of doing things. It's a month of putting things in place to bring in the situation or the environment that you're wanting, the life that you're wanting. There's also the Hierophant is to do with tradition, churches, legal, spirituality. This is all about tradition, and I suppose it's Christmas, and that's about tradition too if you're celebrating Christmas. But it's about a spiritual connection. It's about looking beyond things, really feeling spiritually on things, using your emotions to feel things. But it's also about respecting tradition, respecting institutions or old wisdom, old knowledge. That you think about the church and you think about institutions. There's old knowledge there. There's old knowledge there. There is old learning. So there's things to learn, but they're not new things. They're things that have existed for a long time. So there's wisdom, maybe speaking to an older person and getting those words of wisdom from an older person to help you through a situation as well. So there's that respect for learning, but also spirituality. Scorpio, are you exploring your spirituality? Are you expanding on that knowledge? Are you exploring? Are you reading books, finding out about Buddhism, for example? Meditation, that old tradition, that old wisdom. So you're also going to be delving into that. So this might be, the situation here that you're looking at the beginning of December might be a trigger for you to go on that spiritual path. as the month progresses. Then you've got the Eight of Coins. So there's finance, an improvement in finances. There's money coming to you. There's an improvement in finances, but there's also a lot of work. You're burning the midnight oil. So whether you're staying up late at night, or you're writing, or you're working late at night, you're planning, but there's a lot of work there for you, and there's overtime or working at night as well. But that's, putting projects into place, setting goals and working towards them. But there's busyness there. There's also busyness in helping a child or a younger person as well, so that if you're an older person, you're giving your time to somebody and you're helping them as well, and that's going to improve their financial situation, but it's also going to improve your abundance, and that's health and happiness. There's something that you do joyously, and that moves from the Eight of Coins, Eight of Pentacles, to the Nine of Pentacles. And so finances, just as the month progresses, finances just keep improving. Opportunities keep improving. They cross your path. There's change coming in 2021, but you're sort of, I want to say, setting it up in December 2020, and then you in 2021 you start implementing it. You start taking action. You start making things happen. And that brings financial gains, financial rewards for you. And then you've got the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is going beneath the surface as far as your emotions go. Identifying or getting back in touch with your emotions. This is you, you're a water sign. This is male or female. And it's getting back in touch with who you are, going beneath the surface, really self-exploration. And when we go down deep, when we dive down deep, we explore the bottom, we explore what's down in the depths of the ocean. It's a whole different world down there. It's being... I want to also say that your moods are going to be very much affected by the moon, by the tides, by what's going on there. And it's interesting because there's a lunar eclipse on the 21st of December, and that's going to really impact on you, Scorpio. It's really going to impact on Scorpio, and the effects of that will last at least 3 years. But it's this is, to me, is an indication of the tides, of the water, and the impact that it's going to have on you, Scorpio. So if you're feeling a little bit out of whack, out of center, meditate. Go back to your spirituality. Go back to your balance, and just work through that and acknowledge that it's just, the planetary alignments, no resistance. Just go with the flow of it. Just go with the flow. Of December. It's going to be an interesting month for you emotionally, I feel. There's things to explore here. There's things that are going to come to the surface that need to be looked at and explored. I'm going to draw 3 cards from my tarot. This is my fun tarot, and let's see what added information we can get. There's one. Let's see what added information there is for you, my lovely Scorpio. Let's rebalance this. Okay, so what have we got? Whoa. Yeah, see, the cards are falling everywhere. It's like that really being centered, really being balanced. You've got the Nine of Cups, and this is about the home. It's about feeling, so when you're feeling out of balance, just retreat home, wherever home is. It could be within you too, finding that balance. Do some nice things, nurture yourself, have some fun, go where you feel emotionally balanced, safe and secure. So you will get that out of the month as well, where you're feeling really loved and happy and centered, and feeling at home, enjoying being at home, enjoying nurturing the self as well. Okay, and then you've got the Knight of Pentacles, and another knight, and this is about charging ahead, being strategic. You've got the checkerboard here, and it's about charging forward, this is a really lovely card. It's about being strategic. So it's not about moving ahead without giving it any thought. There is thought there, which the Page of Swords is sort of indicated, that you need to think about your next move. You need to think about what you do next. You need to think about how you, the decisions you make, the choices you make, and you need to, whether or not to move forward on those things. But there's thought that comes into it before you start any sort of movement or any sort of decision making at all. Okay, and here you've got, it's about manifesting what it is you want to manifest. You know, you've got a fish in a bird cage, you know. It's about anything's possible, but it's also about being true to yourself, taking off the mask, showing your true self, and manifesting your true desires. Really look at, you know, this is what we show the world when we put a mask on. This is how the world sees us, but what we are inside is sometimes a very different thing, and we manifest from that heart space, but from being honest with ourselves, by really feeling what we want to create. And that's where you are. What do you want to create? What future do you want to create? What do you want to manifest? And that's going to be a result of the choices and decisions that you make as to how your future unfolds. Wow, I hope all that makes sense to you, because there's a lot there. There's a lot there for you to think about. So Scorpio, I'm going to use my saltwater reading cards to draw a card that is your key word for the month. Let's have a look at what that would be. Let's have a look at what is being presented to you. There we go. Let's have a look at that. Okay, so you have, this is nice, the manta ray, and the word is friendship. The word is friendship. And so in December, with changes that you're bringing in, the manta ray, you know, there's the suckerfish underneath it, and they have this really interesting relationship where the suckerfish will eat all the parasites and all the bits off the manta ray and clean the manta ray. So there's this, and as a result, the manta ray won't kill this suckerfish. So there's a mutual understanding in that relationship. And what's being asked of you is there's new relationships. There could be new relationships coming in for you in the month of December. It's also about looking at old relationships. Are they fair? Are they balanced? Are they give and take? Are you being fair and being equal in that relationship as well? So it can go both ways here. So it's about reviewing that. If you're feeling lonely, understand that there's new relationships, new friendships being formed in December as well. But that comes in with that review that you have of situations, and that clarity that you will get as to what it is you want moving forward. And it may be new friends, it may be looking at old friendships and seeing if they are fair, if they are equal, and having that as a review. So friendship is a really big thing. There's loyalty in friendship as well. There's loyalty in friendships. Is there loyalty? Are you being honest? Are your friends being honest with you? Is there a mutual understanding? You know. Okay, Angels of Abundance. Let's have a look. This card fell out for you. Ask for your needs to be met. Ask for your needs to be met. So, you know, when we deal with our guides and spirit, it's about, they can't interfere unless you ask them for assistance, you ask them for help. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. So if you want assistance, you know, people aren't mind readers. It's about asking for that assistance, asking for what it is you want, clarifying situations, which is going to come through for you this month, I think. So that, I hope that resonates for you, my lovely Scorpio. If you'd like to book a private reading, follow the link to my website and you can book a private reading from there, or book a personal yearly reading, which is available till the end of January for you. I wish you a very, very happy Christmas for those of you that are celebrating Christmas, and for those of you that are not, I wish you happy family gatherings as well as we can gather in this time of COVID, and I wish you many, many blessings.